It's show number 192. And tonight is a special show. It is the Israel Independence Day show, the Yom HaAtzmaut show, the 74th birthday of the State of Israel. Here in the Beit Shemesh, Four Corners Project Studio here in Beit Shemesh, Israel. Hope you guys are doing good. Yeah. So, how was your Yom HaAtzmaut? How was your Israel Independence Day? Did you guys do anything? Even if you just had a falafel for lunch, as I'm sure a lot of the schools had falafel today. You know, it's still something. But nothing beats being in Israel. Nothing. I was thinking about that. Over this last 24-hour period, 48-hour period, where we started with Yom HaZikaron, which is the day of remembering all the soldiers and victims of terror that gave their lives for the state of Israel to be born and who live now, and into the greatest 24 hours in Israel where we celebrate the birthday of the state of Israel. And because of that, what better song to start with than Am Yisrael Chai, Od Avinu Chai, Am Yisrael Chai, Od Avinu Chai. Oh, oh. Oh, say Shalom Bimromav, Hu Yaseh Shalom Aleinu, V'yal Kol Yisrael, V'imru Amen. Oh, say Shalom Bimromav, Hu Yaseh Shalom Aleinu, V'yal Kol Yisrael, V'imru Amen. Am Yisrael Chai, Od Avinu Chai, Am Yisrael Chai, Od Avinu Chai, Am Yisrael Chai, Od Avinu Chai, Am Yisrael Chai, Od Avinu Chai. Oh, oh. Am Yisrael Chai, everybody, Od Avinu Chai, Am Yisrael Chai, Od Avinu Chai, oh, yeah, 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 Am Yisrael Chai, everybody, long live Israel. Long live the state of Israel. Long live the people of Israel. Yeah. On Lenny Solomon Live, show number 192, the special Israel Independence Day show. So, guys, you know, I urge all of you to come and take a visit. You know, we had the last 2 years of COVID, of the corona, where we couldn't really go places. It's lightening up a little bit. While it's lightened up, get on a plane and get to Israel. It's the best place. Yeah. All right, let's do a song called "The Place for Every Jew." I wrote this back in '88. Let's get the lyrics over here so we don't mess them up. Ready, This is off the Amuna album, track 1. Yeah. Well, I've been waiting a long, long time, been saving up my money every single day, picking up my suitcase in hand, no time to lose, going away, heading for the Holy Land, doing the things I've been wanting to do, setting up my final homestand, the place for every Jew. Well, I've been working 9 to 5 for many years now, with the hopes that I could stop. Finally set up the plan, my dreams in motion. Got a job up in Safat, heading for the Holy Land, ending my days as a traveling man. I think the whole idea is grand, the place for every Jew. Gonna make the sacrifice. They say it's gonna be tough, but I can handle any situation, even when times are rough. Just moving there's enough. Well, take me home and I'm gonna share it through the city, making some history. Walking through the coattail, climbing up Masada, sitting down in the Dead Sea. Settling in the Holy Land, changing my style, lending a hand, starting my business and building up the land, the place for every Jew. Yay, the place for every Jew. As we start our Israel Independence Day show off with Am Yisrael Chai and the place for every Jew. So today is Colorado Avalanche Day. They used to be the Colorado Rockies, and this was their old uniform. As you guys well know this, I'm sure I don't need to tell you that, just in case. Anyway, they're the number 1 playoff team right now. Or the number 2 playoff team, the number 1 team in the Western Conference to win the Stanley Cup. Now, of course, us Ranger fans hope the Rangers win the Cup, but we'll talk about that as we get into the playoff season. This is day 3 tonight of the playoffs. So, you guys, should we do some Shaftem Mayim B'Sazon Mimayne HaYeshua Shaftem Mayim B'Sazon Mimayne HaYeshua Mayim 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 Hey Mayim B'Sazon Mayim 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 Hey Mayim B'Sazon Hey Mayim Hey Mayim Hey Mayim B'Sazon Hey Mayim Hey Mayim. Everybody play the saxophone. We used to play that all the time when I played bar mitzvahs and weddings. Back in the old days, before Schlock Rock. BSR, before Schlock Rock. If there ever was a time before Schlock Rock. So, of course, we will finish today's show with Born in the USA, Making Aliyah Today. And by the way, when I wrote that song, but gonna make the sacrifice even when times get rough, there were no sacrifices. Nope, it was the place to be. I remember my father, may he rest in peace, telling me, when I told him that we were moving to Israel, he said, my grandfather, my Zaidi, his name was Zaidi Pesach, he would be so proud because when he left Poland in 1921, where did he want to go? He didn't want to go to America. He wanted to go to Israel, but he couldn't get the paperwork. Could not get the paperwork done, so he went to America, and that's where he lived his life. But he would be very happy. And my father said, of course we're going to miss you, but we're very proud. That's what he did. That's Jewish pride. Keeps you going strong. Makes our people last real long. So don't ignore what comes from inside. Let it grow, because it's Jewish pride. That's right. And it's the Aliyah dream. I know all of you have got it, that Aliyah dream. So let's play that song for you guys. Ready? Here we go. Well, the streets are going up in Beit Shemesh, and the roads are being paved with my dreams. The lights of the city are still not far away. Well, the sun is beating down in the valley. I see the mountains smile as I drive by. Got my head in the clouds and my feet planted on the ground. This is my Aliyah dream, and it's coming true. I know I found this place here as a Jew. This is my Aliyah dream for my family. Come on in, be part of history. Every day's another adventure. I'm getting closer all the time to fitting in. I'll take the challenge. I know that I'm gonna win. Yeah. Everybody does their share of complaining, but it's time for the work to begin. Each one has a purpose, just gotta figure out what it is. This is my Aliyah dream, and it's coming true. I know I found my place here as a Jew. This is my Aliyah dream for my family. Yeah, sit back and watch. We're making history. Now the sun is setting down in Beit Shemesh. I see colors like no one's ever seen. In the street, kids are playing without a care in the world. Oh, and as darkness covers over the valley, you never know who's gonna drop in. Just put up some coffee. Life is better than it's ever been. Whoa, this is my Aliyah dream, and it's coming true. I know I found this place here as a Jew. This is my Aliyah dream for my family. Come on in, be part of history. Yeah, Aliyah dream. Our fourth song that we have played on our Israel Independence Day party. Yeah, it's not a party in Babylon. It's not a party in Babylon. Nope, it's a party in Israel. So, Judy Hertzfeld, our associate producer, coming on in, saying hello. Welcome, Judy, welcome. She is admiring the Colorado Avalanche, Colorado Rockies jersey. And number 92, kind of, because this is show number 192, it works out perfectly. Uri Butler's in the house, saying hello to Uri. I think that's it. I think those are the people that have chirped in so far, chimed in. But you know, you guys, here we are in the Beit Shemesh studios here in Israel, and Beit Shemesh, Israel. There's only one place to be. It is Israel. Beit Shemesh is a great place too, if you want to come here. Yep. But you got to have emunah. You got to have faith. And so I think, what's what we're going to play next? You ready? They broke through in 48, paving the way for us all. Taking the land, making the state, freedom was their call. But they knew they were a link in the chain. This was more than just winning a war. They were holding on tight to generations of people who tried countless times before. And the weapon they used to keep on with the fight helped them carry the prayers, the hopes, and the light was the fact that they all believed in the cause and learned from their fathers who taught them the laws. And they had emunah, they believed deep inside, did not need logic. They had Jewish pride, it was emunah from the day they were born, were ingrained with the values that could never be torn. We had emunah, we believed deep inside, did not need logic. Had Jewish pride, it was emunah from the day they were born, were ingrained with the values that could never be torn. Now we're scattered all over the world and we visit every once in a while. And we're hoping that the day will come when we can leave this exile. So we wait for this moment when the Messiah will come, stand up for our people and bring us biyachad as one. So feel the emunah, don't put it aside. Help him come faster and quicken his stride so we can carry the prayers, the hopes, and the light. For the end of the tunnel is clearly in sight. We must have emunah, must believe deep inside. Call it bitachon or just plain Jewish pride. Take your emunah, pass it on to a friend. Then our beginnings won't come to an end. We have emunah. We have emunah. We have emunah. Yeah. We have emunah. Yes. So my friend the Kraz, our next door neighbor, he went this morning to Har HaBayit. He went up on Temple Mount. I don't know if he goes every Yom HaAtzmaut, but he said there was a lot of people today. And a lot of people, what do they do for Yom HaAtzmaut? They have a lot of barbecues. I guess just like July 4th. You guys have July 4th barbecues? Or whatever day you celebrate Independence Day in Australia or in England. But here in Israel, they had a lot of things. We had flyovers, helicopter flyovers, and plane flyovers. There were 4 planes. There were a bunch of planes that went over Beit Shemesh that, they had timetables listed. We went outside, we saw them. And it was a great day. It was a great day overall. Because, it's the promised land. It's a promised land. Lord, go into the promised land. It's where I'm gonna live, just give me a helping hand. Hashem's what I believe in, just like Abraham. I'm going to the promised land. Niagara Falls is grand and so is Georgia. Around the world is really lots of fun. But I'm not bored on my 2 feet, 'cause in God I trust. Oh, the holy city's number one. All right, Lord, go into the promised land. It's where I'm gonna live, just give me a helping hand. Shem's what I believe in, just like Abraham. I'm going to the promised land. I came to say goodbye to Queens this morning. I'm living on the path so spiritually. It's our haven, a good sign from the Bible, Lord. The 12 tribes will be coming back, you see. Everybody, Lord, take me to the promised land. It's where I'm gonna live, just give me a helping hand. Hashem's what I believe in, just like Abraham. I'm going to the promised land. I'm going to the promised land. Yes. This is off the Rejuvenated album. Haven't played this one ever. That was the first time I ever played that. But it's perfect for Yom Ha'atzmaut. It's perfect for Israel Independence Day. Okay, so what do we got left? Well, we got left just I was born in the USA, and I'm making Aliyah today. So everybody, let me say a couple of things. I forgot all the paperwork. I'm so excited about playing on Israel Independence Day, the Yom Ha'atzmaut show, that I didn't do any paperwork. Not good, not good. So let's tell you this. If you're watching from Facebook, the Lenny Solomon in English, the Lenny Solomon in Hebrew, the Four Corners Project page, or the Schlock Rock page, make sure you leave a good comment. Spread the word. Tell everybody about it. If you're watching from the YouTube channels, the Schlock Rock channel or the Four Corners Page channel, please remember to subscribe. Subscribe and also leave us a good comment. If you're watching from Twitter, retweet at Lenny Solomon. And if you are watching from LinkedIn, the Lenny Solomon LinkedIn page, make sure you also send me some comments. It's great to get comments from you guys. So listen. Yeah, and make sure you go to www.fourcornersproject.org and leave a donation to support the work of the Four Corners Project, helping spread informal Jewish education through music and media. This is the place to be. Great content, putting the finishing touches on the 42nd album, writing the second half of the 40th album, and the 41st album will come sometime this year. All right, so let's do a little Born in the USA. Take us home. I definitely don't need lyrics for this, but it's always good to have them in front of you. Right? Here we go. Got a call from a man today. It was my rabbi, he said, move away. Go to a place where the land is good. Land of milk and honey and brotherhood. I was born in the USA. Oh, now I'm making Aliyah today. I was born in the USA. Oh, now I'm making Aliyah today. Met a guy in a yellow van. I said, fellas, get on over to the Holy Land. Go to shul, you know what to do. Sit inside and try to be a real good Jew. I was born in the USA. Oh, now I'm making Aliyah today. I was born in the USA. Oh, now I'm making Aliyah today. Yeah. Guy I knew spent a year in yeshiva, going back for one more, you know why? Because he's a believer. I asked him, why you going to the Holy Land? He said, son, don't you understand? I was born in the USA. Oh, now I'm making Aliyah today. I was born in the USA. Now I'm booking my ticket on El Al today. Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you've enjoyed the show. Lenny Solomon Live, show number 192. Next Monday night will be show 193, and we're going to have an interview. The next 2 weeks should be interviews before we hit Lag BaOmer. So we'll tell you more about it. And hope you guys are doing well. Enjoy the rest of your Israel Independence Day. And remember, Israel's the place to be. Keep on shlocking, everybody. Feel the Emunah. Yeah, on Lenny Solomon Live. Show number 192 is in the books. Yeah. Over and out.